brought you up here because I thought it would bring it back. How we felt. That was the night everything changed for me. At least for me. Maybe it didn't for you.
Joey, come on. Do we have to deal with this right now? Let's just go back to Rhodey's and party, okay?
We are way beyond that now. Oh, Kelly. We're way beyond that, and you know it.
We made love here. By the window. What I wouldn't give to touch your face again in the moonlight. But that'll never happen because of Marty. I promise you, Todd, I'm gonna make her suffer.
Patrick?
Margaret, I promised to stay out of your way. I was never coming back, but Bo needs my help to identify the man behind the bombing. And if I can, if we can arrest him, I'll be on the next plane home to Ireland.
No, you won't. Don't say another word about leaving. You can't go away again.
Why not?
Because I love you. Ever since you kissed me, the moon shining down on us in Inniscrag, I've never stopped loving you. I tried, but all I did was hurt everyone that I care about. Say you'll forgive me.
It's working. Mommy and Daddy are kissing. Come on, we have to hide Dad's keys. That way he can never leave.
Tina.
What are we doing here? We're jumping off that same cliff all over again, Tina. We can't do that.
Let's jump. Yeah, we have to explore it. We're codependent.
No, Tina, look. We know exactly where this is heading. Come on, we've been married 3 times now, Tina. It just doesn't work, all right? We gotta make the same mistake 4 times over?
You're right. You're absolutely right. Okay, but running away isn't gonna solve this. We have to talk.
Talk, fine, Tina, we will talk, but just not now, all right? We'll talk tomorrow. I gotta go. Listen, thank you for a lovely evening. It was great. Where are my car keys? I know they're here. I drove here. They gotta be here someplace. Come.
Calling Dr. Freud.
It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
Why did you leave? Why did your love have to go?
Hey, you wanna go to my room upstairs?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Thinking of ways that I can win your heart, but I'm so confused, I don't know where to start. Visions of love forever in my mind. I wait for the day when I can say that love's mine.
The least I can do is make you a cup of coffee.
Ay, Dios mío.
waiting for an answer, young lady.
What does that matter? I trusted you to behave yourself wherever I was. Well, look at you. What are you doing?
Mom, I was not doing anything wrong.
You weren't doing anything wrong.
I thought you promised me a long time ago that you were going to take care of my daughter. I thought that meant that you would respect it.
I do, sir.
Put this on.
God, this is getting all wrong. Look, I love your daughter, and she loves me
that's
too.
enough. Mr. Buchanan, excuse me. I have to talk to my son in private.
Don't apologize, and don't even try to defend him. You, sir, have betrayed a trust. Come on, Jesse. Let's move it. Move it!
Please, just listen to me.
No, Christine, you listen to me. I'm going to tell you something right now that I want you never, ever to forget.
Hello? Hello? Is anybody out there? You're alive. Oh my God, it's you. No, don't leave me again, Todd, please. Come back. Come back. Come back. Todd.
To hold you in my arms again. What about Dylan?
You have to tell him the truth. That I love you.
You'll break his heart.
It'll hurt him more if I keep lying to him. I should never have married him. You were right all along.
I'll never let you go.
Please help me.
What sort of a sick game do you think you're playing? Then you'd lure me into a hotel and tattoo my arm?
I'm your husband. Now and forever. After tonight, Asa Buchanan will just be a memory.
Who is it?
It's me. I saw the light on.
Come in, honey.
Why did you move out of our room, Alex? Was I snoring too loud?
No, honey, you were sleeping like a baby. I was the one tossing and turning. I didn't want to bother you.
Oh, hey, if something's wrong, come on. Whatever it is, we can fix it.
Can we really fix the past, Asa? Because that's what I'm afraid of. All those terrible criminal things that I did before I met the love of my life. I've had this really awful feeling lately that all the bad things I did are just waiting in the shadows, just waiting to come back and destroy me.
You are Mrs. Asa Buchanan now, not to mention the mayor of Landview. Everybody has forgiven you, honey.
I wish I was as sure of that as you are.
Take that to the bank. Now, would you like to come back to our room?
In a little while.
All right. I'm hungry. Can I bring you anything back from the kitchen?
No, thank you.
Get some rest. Everything's gonna be fine.
I love you.
Better.
My keys have got to be here someplace.
You know what my therapist says?
Your hour is up, Mrs. Roberts?
My therapist says you only lose the things you want to lose. Now, you lost your keys tonight because you don't want to leave. See there? You can't admit it, and that's a classic denial, Cord. But I'm no better myself. Look, we're just stuck and trapped in this neurotic codependence.
Look, the only thing I'm codependent on right now, Tina, is my car. And unless you can help me find my car keys and get out of here, then you're not helping me. Why don't you just go upstairs, take your psychobabble upstairs to bed, okay?
Yeah? Too bad. See?
Tina.
Okay. Your keys. Now, why would you have them hidden under the couch, huh? Here we go. Wait. I feel something.
What?
Well, do you feel that? It's jangle. Are those your keys?
No. No, it's a spring.
Spring?
Yeah. Something. Oh, hell.
Thornhart. What are you doing here?
You know something? If you want meaningless sex, that's fine. Because I can handle that, and I would love to get that over with. But you want more than that. You get into all this feeling stuff. And I have told you before, I don't do relationships, okay? If I try, I'm gonna mess everything up. You're gonna hate me. Where will we be?
Do you honestly believe that I'm any better at this than you are? That this whole relationship thing, if you do, forget it. Because I'm not, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna give up. Because I meant what I said. Kelly, I love you.
See, how can you love me? I am a loser.
Oh, says who? Is it David Vickers? The guy who can't love anybody except himself?
Man, why didn't I see that? That's my point. That is my point. Why didn't I see that? I was ready to throw myself off this stupid roof for that jerk. I loved him so much.
Why didn't you? If you were it's such a self-destructive mess, why didn't you just jump?
I might have. You distracted me.
Yeah, I distracted you. You're sitting right here, And there's a radio right here. I was all decked out in my disco dads. And that's when everything changed for me. And then later, I lay down right here, and I fell asleep, and I had that dream about you.
Yeah. You said, but I forgot what it was about.
You hear that music?
What music?
Yeah. Just right for slow dancing.
Joey, did you forget to take your medication?
It's soft, but you can hear it. See? You can hear it. You're moving to it.
What the hell is happening to this town? Is there something in the water? Would you two mind excusing us for just a little while? I need to talk to my daughter.
Why? What happened?
Gina, come on. Mind? I'd like a little privacy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, young lady?
Well, what?
Well, what? Well, I'll tell you well what. For starters, what the hell is going on with you?
Come on, Dad. Haven't you ever been in love? I love Chris, and nothing you say or do is going to stop me.
Oh, is that a fact? Well, now, we're just going to have to see about that, little Miss Buchanan.
That, dream you had about me? That night, what was it like?
Well, it wasn't quite like this, but it was close.
What?
Oh, more like this.
Even though there may be times it seems I'm far away. Never walked away my head.
And after that, you kissed me back.
I did.
Dylan, I don't want to fight you. I'm too tired. It's all behind us now. All right, you're married to Margaret, and I sincerely wish the both of you a very long and happy life together. All right? The only reason I'm here is to help Bo run Poseidon out of town. And after that, I'm going to head back to Ireland and hopefully live out my life with a little peace and quiet. All right?
Does Marty know you're back?
None of my doing, but she does, yeah. I ran into her in the club. And you'd be happy to know that she's of the same mind as you. She'd be very glad if the earth opened up and just swallowed me whole.
So after all you've done, do you blame her?
Well, I'm glad we're all agreed on that. Now, may I please have a drink? Irish, neat. Or do you want to go to another bar? Mrs. Manning? What are you doing here at this hour?
The same as you, I imagine just trying to keep myself warm.
Would you mind if I joined you for a bit? I'm alone as well, you see.
Sure. I don't think I should be alone tonight. You were supposed to be my friend.
Madam Mayor, you introduced me to Carlo's world. So naturally, when I met the man himself, well, I was impressed. I mean, now what choice do I have? Well, what did you expect? I mean, what do you want? You want me to kill the guy?
Yes.
Marjorie, I don't want you to think I meant that literally. Or did I?
I cannot believe that you behave this way.
Mom, just tell me what I did wrong. I mean, just tell me.
You brought a young lady into our home, and then you tried to take advantage of her?
Oh, God, Mom, I would not in a million years would I take advantage of Jessica. I love her,
You
Mom,
don't
know
have
that.
the vaguest idea about love.
Oh, and you and Clint do?
Don't change the subject.
I am not changing anything. No, Mom, seriously, Mom. I mean, do you really love Mr. Buchanan? Do you?
I care very much about him.
Enough to run away with him to New York on this great big vacation, and you're not even married, but that's cool.
I will
don't
not
just
have you
understand,
comparing
and it's the end
Mr.
of the world,
Buchanan
right?
and me to you and Jessica.
Why not? Why not? I mean, what's the difference, Mom? I mean, I don't just care about Jessica. I love her, and I can admit it. You
I
know
will
that.
not have you disrespecting me in this way. You're just a boy.
I am not a boy! And I really appreciate it, Mom, if you stop treating me like...
I will continue to treat you like a boy as long as you continue to act like one, and you will not be seeing Jessica.
And just how are you going to stop me, Mom, huh?
I wonder what Jessica could have done.
It doesn't make any difference, Tina, because it's none of our business. I suggest that we just stay out of it. Look, I really got to get out of here. Can I borrow your car, please?
Are you kidding? No, the way you lose things, I don't want you to go anywhere near my car. Until we figure out why you secretly want to stay here.
I did not want to stay here tonight, Tina. No, this whole thing was the kids' idea. Wait a minute. I wonder if they had another bright idea. Come on, Nancy Drew, why don't we solve this mystery of the disappearing keys?
But, Dad, we weren't doing anything.
Then, Jessica, why were the two of you going upstairs to Chris's bedroom?
We hadn't planned anything. We were just together.
Jessie, sweetheart, look, I know what it feels like to want to be close to somebody. But, honey, right now, you're out of control, and somebody has to set the rules. From now on, you will not be seeing Christian Vega outside of school.
What? Dad, you cannot make me do what I don't want to do.
You are still my daughter, Jessica, and you better believe I can. Now, I thought that you could handle the freedom that we gave you. Obviously, I made a mistake. I was wrong. I was dead wrong. So, Christian Vega is out of the picture for good. And until you do some growing up, I'm not sure I want you seeing or dating anyone else.
Dad, there is no anyone else.
I love Chris. I want to spend the rest of my life with him.
Really, come on, Jessica. If it really means that much to you, then it won't bother you to wait a few years, huh?
Okay, and in the meantime, we can't even go see a movie together?
Jessie, now that is funny. Is that funny? I thought that's what you were doing all along. I was wrong.
Fine, fine, Dad. Lock me up in my room, but that is not going to change my feelings for Christian. I will love Chris till the day I die, and there is nothing you can do about that.
Do you know what? Maybe coming up here wasn't such a bad idea after all.
I think as far as ideas go, it was great.
Yeah, so maybe we could stay here a little while and see what happens.
Well, Jessica, I've had just about all the back talk I'm gonna take. Honey, you're too young to know the first thing about being in love.
Dad, why are you treating me like I'm some kind of baby? I'm practically grown, Dad. I have my own mind and my own life.
Honey, I'll tell you what you have. You have a lot of growing up to do before I can start considering you an adult. You're far too young to be thinking about Christian Vega or anyone else and getting this serious about him. Now, you're not going to be dating Christian Vega anymore. Not after tonight.
Dad, you can't tell me what to do.
I'm telling you that we are through arguing for tonight. Now, I want you to go upstairs and go to bed. We'll talk some more in the morning, when we have both just cooled down. Oh, and don't be thinking about sneaking out of here tonight. You hear me? Or do I have to spend the night here like some kind of prison guard?
I am not going anywhere.
Good.
Like I said, you know, I really don't do relationships, you know, at least the beginning part. So maybe, you know, the getting to know you stuff, you know, and that, of course, is part of the middle, too. So why don't we just, you know, skip all that, okay?
When we are ready for more, we'll both know it.
Because you don't want to be lovers?
I do. Someday, oh, more than anything in the world.
But you want to trudge through the relationship, getting to know you stuff first, right?
Is it so bad, this place where we are right now?
No. No. But, I will have to accept my fate as the oldest living virgin in Lambview.
Well, what do I say about that?
What?
I say go for it, Granny. And I say that when you decide to change your status, personally, I want to be there. And I also want it to be a very special time and a very special place.
And it will be. However it happens, because it will be with a very special guy. You know, that night, I dreamed about you, too.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I know this dream. The one about me being a waiter serving you dinner with some duke.
I know. Yes, I lied. But I dreamed that I did this. Thank you
For what?
for a wonderful date.
You're welcome. You know, Miss Kramer, we should think about doing this again sometime.
He was there. Tonight. I saw him. Standing in front of the windows. Like the way he always used to stand. Staring down at the lights. He loved the view, looking down at a sleeping city that always looked down on him.
Wait, you mean Todd? He was there tonight with you?
We made love one time in front of those windows. It's like we were flying. And down below was the rest of our lives, and everything was working out. We had a baby on the way. We were so happy. It's like we were floating, you know, in each other's arms.
Blair.
He was there. Tonight I saw him. Standing there by the windows waiting. I thought he was waiting for me. And I wanted so badly just to touch him. And I wanted him to hold me. And then I wanted to run. And I tried, but my feet were like lead. And then he was gone. Why did it have to be a dream?
There, you see, Tina? The missing keys. It had nothing to do with any sneaky Freudian complex thing. It was two sneaky little kids by the name of CJ and Sarah, which they happened to get from you.
Well, it just proves my point. It's not just you and me that can't get over this relationship. It's the kids, too. I think we all need help. Maybe some family therapy. Did you ever think of that?
Yeah, right.
Well...
What, the four of us? Each on our own little couch? Great.
Well, maybe they have kitty couches.
Right. Good night, Tina.
Good night.
So you know any of these family counselors?
Oh, you kidding? Dozens.
Give them a call.
Jess, it's a little late to be heading up.
I'm not. I'm sitting right here. Huh.
Well, what went on between you and Clint? Don't you want to talk about it?
I think I'd rather be alone for a while.
All right. Well, I'll be up if you change your mind, all right?
Hey, Jess. What are you doing? Aren't you cold? Hey, why don't you come inside? I'm gonna go to the carriage house, make up some tea.
Yeah, that's gonna help.
What's going on?
Oh, I just hate Dad, and I'd rather be dead right now, that's all.
I see. What happened?
Dad went bonkers because he saw Chris and I at Chris's house alone.
Doing what?
Nothing. Nothing. I mean, first he totally humiliates me, and then he drags me over here and treats me like a 2-year-old. Joey, he said I can't even see Chris anymore.
What was it that William Shakespeare said? Course of true love never did run smooth.
Joey was Shakespeare now. He's dead.
Yeah, well, I think what he was really trying to say was, it's hard to figure out how to love anybody. But if you're lucky and you find the right person, all the grief you have to go through is worth it in the end. And I know that's going to happen for you. But you got to hang in there, okay?
Christian went to bed. We had a terrible...
Well, I had to really go through it with Jessica, too. She seems to think I'm a real ogre. They're so damn young. There's so much trouble they could get into.
Oh, I know. I know. Yes, we definitely have to slow them down. But you know, they see us and they see how much we care about each other, and I don't know, I guess to them it seems hypocritical. You know, just telling them that what they're doing is wrong. Christian all but accused me of saying one thing and doing another. I don't know what to say to him.
Well, we're just going to have to be real clear about what signals we send. I told Jessica that she was not to see Christian anymore outside of school. I hope you'll back me up.
I don't think I have much choice.
Good. Well, I guess that settles that. I reckon I better let you get some sleep.
I'm really sorry that I messed up all our plans about going for the weekend in New York.
Maybe it worked out for the best. At least we found out what the kids are up to.
I guess.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Good night.
Thank you for your shoulder.
I think I ought to see you home.
No, look, I'm not necessary. I know I look like a mess, but I'm fine.
I don't think you should be driving as upset as you are.
You know, I am a little shaky. Actually, on second thought, if it wouldn't put you out,
No, I'd appreciate doing this favor for you.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Excuse us. Come through.
Who is this?
Hey, it's Mr. Fix-It.
Are you out of your mind calling me this late at night? It must be after 1 o'clock in the morning. And what are you doing calling my house? What if Asa had answered the phone?
Then all he would have heard would be the sound of silence.
What do you want?
Well, I've been thinking about what you asked me to do. You know, stuffing Carlo back in the coffin he crawled from. Well, anyway, I've made up my mind. If you still want someone to drive a stake through Mr. Hesser's heart, well, I'm your man.